But what you really should be doing is not thinking about your big vacations. You're 5, 10 days away. But it's your mini vacations that you should be taking almost daily. Go home and enjoy your night and forget about everything.
What's up, everybody? We're excited to announce this episode of The Future is sponsored by the all-new Chase Inc. Business Unlimited Credit Card. With unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase, no annual fee, no minimum balance to redeem rewards, the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited Credit Card is a great choice for busy creative entrepreneurs. When you're running a creative business, whether it's design, architecture, video, and everything in between, you wear a lot of hats. Keep things simple with Chase Inc. Business Unlimited Credit Card, issued by Chase Bank USA NA. For more information, click the link below. Hey Joey, welcome to the show. For those people who don't know who you are, can you give us a little brief introduction as to who you are?
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. My name is Joey Cofone. I am a co-founder from Baron Fig. Here in New York City, I'm looking out my window at the skyline. It's a little bit of a gloomy day, but not in here. All right. Lame jokes aside, we started in 2013, and knock on wood, we're still going.
I think you have the distinction of being the first graphic designer that's been on our show that successfully launched a Kickstarter program. So I think the way Kickstarter works is they take their cut and they just put the money in your account. And then it's up to you to actually fulfill and get those orders. Did you ever have issues with capital? Was that ever a problem?
Thankfully, no. Seriously, knocking on wood here, it has not been a problem. We've always been able to operate under the idea that, spending is a pedal and you can accelerate and decelerate. And you can also augment it. That we've put personal funds into the company for sure. But thankfully, up till now, still, we 100% own Baron Fig, and that includes the employees. Everybody has a share.
That's nice. I saw that. So finances aren't an issue yet, but let me just ask you this question. If a truck pulled up tomorrow and just dumped like $5 or $10 million at your doorstep, what would you do with that money if that arrived? Like, do you have any kind of big plan, something that you would do on a scale that you haven't been able to do?
Yeah, no, we have plans, that'll probably take us 10, 15 years to hit the end of that stuff. Nothing I can really tell you about. But yeah, there are absolutely things that we would do. I believe in pointing, not planning. Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, point, don't plan. Joey Cofone, 2018. So for me, planning is when you have like 5 things, but then you put a time to it. Pointing is where you just say, here are the 5 things I'm going to do, and then you be responsible about it, right? And the second one is a little more abstract, and it takes a little more willpower and discipline, but I think it's also more effective because it's more realistic. You can't predict the future. If we're doing it right, nothing should be like, this has to be done right now.
Point, don't plan.
Yeah.
I'm going to just jump forward in time. We've gone through, we survived. Congratulations, past the first, second, third, fourth. Now we're in your 6th year. I don't know, what is a typical day like for you?
I get up at 5:30. I work out, I meditate, I practice the trumpet, I read, and then I start my day.
Okay.
So I kind of get like the body, the mind, spiritually, the mind, knowledge-wise, and then practicing the trumpet. I am at the studio around 6:45.
Oh, so that's not a lot of time. You're efficient here.
Yeah, well, I work out before, and then I do the other things at the studio.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're in by 6:45, and then what happens the rest of the day?
People start rolling in around 8, 9 o'clock.
Lazy.
All right? Slackers. My day is kind of like 2 things. It's like I'm either designing something or helping, make sure people have what they need to do their job. In terms of design, like my focus is on new products.
Yeah.
And marketing.
So when do you kind of say, that's enough for me today, I'm going home?
5 o'clock. 5
wow.
o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is it that you're able to get what you need to get done and get out at 5 p.m.?
I'm going to keep this one really simple.
Yeah.
I have a task list for work, and I have a task list for my personal life. I put the tasks I have to do on my iCal. And that's it. So in the morning, on Mondays, usually I'll lay out the week. Each little task actually becomes a block of time. And I know I said point, don't plan, but there's a
You have to do some planning. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The real gut of that, the heart of that idea is that you are okay when you adjust. It's constant adjustments.
All right. Let's get into your mini vacations concept. What is this all about?
Oh, yeah. It's very straightforward. A lot of entrepreneurs don't take vacations. But what you really should be doing is not thinking about your big vacations, your 5-10 days away. But it's your mini vacations that you should be taking almost daily. And we touched upon it a little like 5 minutes ago when I said, go home and enjoy your night. And I mean that. Go home and forget about everything. Sit down, be lazy, play video games, watch movies, whatever it is that you like to do where you feel guilty. Do that and stop feeling guilty and just let it all go and forget about it.
Okay. You've been dropping a lot of tips on how to live a balanced life, how to get stuff done and not let work dominate you. Is there any other piece of advice that you haven't already shared to business owners out there?
Yes.
Oh, all right. I'm ready.
Number one is no one else is going to solve your biggest problems. And, sometimes you face a wall and you just can't figure it out. And you have to say to yourself, I will figure it out. I just am not in control of when I will figure it out. Try to figure out how to be a good leader and really work on that specifically, and don't think that just comes or that you have the right to anything because it is something you started or own. If you are in the position where people have, look up to you or work for you, then you have an enormous responsibility to them.
I am grateful for the conversation, for the insights, for you sharing your story and the wisdom, and a very different point of view than a lot of the guests that we have, who are really amazing artists who just believe in the grind. And so this is a breath of fresh air. And again, I think you are a testament that despite a rough start in life, you have emerged on the other side of the tunnel as an amazing human being. So thank you very much for coming on the show. I hold one of your notebooks. I hope, and I think Ben Burns is talking to you about this, that there may be some kind of future collaboration, something that we need to do together. I'm really bought into the story, and now I understand it all, the entire ethos of Baron Fig. Thank you very much.
Sweet. Chris, thanks, man, for having me. I hope everybody listening, hope you guys got something somewhere out of that. And you have a good day.
Come on, don't be so self-deprecating. They got a lot out of this. I have a couple of pages of notes here.
My name is Joey Cofone, and you are listening to The Future.
This episode of The Future was sponsored by the all-new Chase Inc. Business Unlimited credit card. With unlimited 1.5% cash back on purchases, no annual fees, no minimum balance to redeem rewards, the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited credit card is a great choice for busy creative entrepreneurs. For more information, visit chase.com/INK. That's chase.com/Inc.
I'm eating my cheese stick, but I'm like,
you are eating your
I didn't need my cheese stick so soon.
A mouse. He turned into a 6'3" mouse, and he's like,
I got my cheese stick. I got my backup cheese stick.